Hi, I'm back with another reading of House of Milk and Cheese, and this is going to be another chapter. And it is actually pretty much in the midway of the book, but it is a flashback when Sienna was 5 years old. And I'm going to start with the section opener, which is a quote, and here it goes. House of Milk and Cheese. Nothing exists. All is a dream. God, man, the world, the sun, the moon, the wilderness of stars, a dream, all a dream. They have no existence. Nothing exists save the empty space and you. This is a quote by Mark Twain from The Mysterious Stranger. And anyway, this particular scene, Sienna's 5 years old and they're at a supermarket in the city of San Francisco. The cart's wheels rattling and whistling grew with each second. So did the tickles in my belly. My hair bounced and I crackled. Stop, stop, I'm ticklish. Papa obeyed and slowed down, huffing, his eyes enlarged. Look around you, what do you see? I was only 5. My feet tangled under my seat on the cart and goosebumps enlarged on my arms from being near the freezer. Eyeing the milk cartons, I squinted before expanding my hands. I see a house of milk and cheese. His laughter sputtered. Yes, my dreamer, a grocery store can be a house of milk and cheese. He tickled me with his fingers as I chuckled, closing into my body. America is the land of dreams. Here, anything is possible. After Papa lugged me and the cart over to the apples, he felt each piece before tossing them into a bag, while I played with Thanu, my Barbie doll. As I lifted her leg for a cartwheel, its leg popped out and a fat tear rolled out of my eyes. Whimpering, I glanced above at Papa, who had receded further onto the potatoes. I shoved the leg into its socket, but the plastic had snapped completely. Weeping into my folded arms, I flung Thanu to the floor. Papa's footfalls thudded before his hands stroked my hair. When I reared my wet face, he was lifting Thanu. She's dead. I pursed my lips. We can seal it with scotch tape and hot glue at home. Thanu will be fine. He thrust her into my hand, securing the broken leg in his pocket. Like that? Like what? I pointed at the rip on his pants that Mama had stitched the night before. Like your old pants? When he said yes, it only bolstered my crying. I don't want old Thanu or ripped pants. This is a grocery store, not a house of milk and cheese. We don't live in a land of dreams. You are wrong. It's the land of broken dolls. His smile vanished before he dropped the potatoes into the cart and flung me out. I tugged on his cheeks. Where are we going? When he reached outside, bright sunlight hurt my eyes and I covered my face with legless Thanu. Not at our usual grocery store near our home. We were in the city center where Papa had business. A sprint of a block brought us to the end of the land, clouds floating over the red bridge. Papa pointed at it. There. What do you see? I shrugged my shoulders. A bridge. It's your dreams. He snatched a lump of air. Never let them go. So what if your doll broke? Do you stop dreaming? No, we left India in search of a better life. He hurled me onto his shoulder, marching nearer to the bridge. His voice came out soft and sweet. Sienna, I never went to college, neither did your mother, but you always have food on our table, a roof over our heads, and love inside our home, bounties of this country. Papa's words felt like a jigsaw puzzle as a shiny black car whisked past us. He pointed to it. Who do you think is driving that car? I don't know. He traversed downhill toward the traffic jam at the bridge's entrance. It could be a CEO of a bank or its peon. Both drive cars, equality, the dignity of labor. These are the gifts from America. If you can work hard for it, you can achieve it. I frowned at Thanu. but I didn't interrupt Papa. I sort of guessed he was telling me that where we were was better than the other country he came from. I stared into Dhanu's eyes. She was gone, unfixable. As the wind frisked my hair, I wrapped my arm around his neck, my chin resting over his turban and Dhanu scrambling between my fingers. Papa's voice wobbled, but he spoke without slowing down, the tunnel of breeze tooting in my ear. When you grow up, you will do what I couldn't. You will realize this great nation's true potential. You will. This scene is literally the heart of the story. House of Milk and Cheese, Mars D. Gill. Do look it up. Bye.